If there's truly one film that needs to take a shower, it's See No Evil starring Kane from WWE. See No Evil was released in 2006 and was directed by Gregory Dark. The story follows a group of delinquents who are sent to clean the Blackwell Hotel. Little do they know, elusive psychopath Jacob Goodnight, aka Kane from WWE, has holed away in the rotting hotel. I had no intentions of watching See No Evil, but a friend of mine recommended I check it out. I was always aware of this film, but have never seen it. But I was like, oh yeah, that's the one starring Kane from WWE. So I was like, alright, I'll check it out. A part of me is glad I watched it, and the other part of me is like, what the fuck? First, I want to say, my god, is this film ugly to look at. Like I parried in my intro. It looks like this film needs to take a shower. What I mean by that is that it looks like someone rubbed Vaseline and dirty gym socks on the camera lens before they yelled action. The movie begins with some of the most terrible editing I've ever seen in a movie. What is this, a Slipknot music video? And the rain will kill us all, turn ourselves against the wall. We are then introduced to the characters, and the way they're introduced is edited like it's an episode of Beyond Scared Straight. Now all these characters are brought to this hotel to clean it as punishment because they're all troublemakers, they're all delinquents, and they were locked up in juvie or whatever. But they are greeted by the owner of the hotel or whatever she is, and yeah, she's totally not suspicious at all. Y'all will be working down here while I vanish for an hour and a half. Don't worry, we'll see each other again soon. So everybody wanders off cleaning sections of this house, and we're just putting up with their terrible dialogue and acting. And then we're introduced to Jacob Goodnight, who's portrayed by Kane, and actually embodies the character pretty well. Yeah, he does a good job. Kind of reminding me of Rob Zombie's Halloween's Michael Myers. He then kidnaps the character Kira and takes her to his torture room, and this practical set looks like your local Spirit Halloween store. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for Undertaker to show up as Jake Goodmorning. While it is well paced and has an hour and a 38-minute runtime, See No Evil is kind of a forgettable attempt at making a slasher film by WWE themselves. Although it does have some gory moments that I thought were pretty fun. When he's collecting all their eyeballs and chokeslamming this girl and slamming her against the ceiling in this elevator, dropping her. The story has some interesting beats. There's a cop character named Frank, who's looking for this guy who disfigured him, but they never do anything with it eventually as the film goes by. And sometimes I don't really care if the characters are strong, but these characters are just, they're so bad. Like, there's no redeeming qualities. Jacob Goodnight is a cool antagonist. Kane does his best to make him feel creepy and menacing. But the film does a terrible job of exploring his backstory to attempt to make him interesting. The rushed ending is very predictable and not at all a satisfying conclusion. And that's when the twist of the movie happens, and you see coming a mile away when we're introduced to this character, the owner of the hotel, the one that talks like this. That sounds more like Dr. Evil. Yes, we find out that that woman is the killer's mom, who's also the reason why he drove to insanity. We've never seen that in a movie before.
Oh, my sweet, innocent Jason. My only child. Jason.
And the wire work for this mother's death was such a thing of beauty. And just when you didn't think it could get worse than that, we have Jacob Goodnight's death. Yep, so See No Evil is a slasher movie that exists, and it's bad. Starring Kane, who whacks off on a practical set that looks like a local Halloween store. But if that's enough to interest you to watch it, go ahead. Thank you as always for watching, guys. I look forward to bringing on more reviews soon. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below what movies y'all want me to review next. I'm Matt, and I'll see you guys in the next video.